Hi everyone, welcome to Pound Zero. My name is Amelia, and this is my weight loss journey. So here's hoping I have managed to conquer my technological hiccups from last week. Still having some issues, but here's hoping this actually gets up. Otherwise I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'll just start doing it via Twitter. Live! Make a Facebook page and start doing it live. I could do that. Okay. So, I guess what's happened this week? Well, it was an interesting week, but I've stuck pretty largely to the diet, mostly because I was so incredibly broke. I really didn't have much of an option to eat the food that I'd bought. Yeah. In terms of exercise, there wasn't a great deal. I did a lot more sleeping in than I should have. There was a couple of things that I ended up having to fork out for that I didn't expect, so I guess, it wasn't the greatest of weeks. There was a couple of Snickers that snuck their way in there too, but considering how dramatically I went up in weight last week, I'm actually pretty proud of my efforts. They could be better, but I say that every week, really. So with that, I'm going to get on the scales. At the beginning of the year, I weighed in at 120 kilos or 264.5 pounds. Last week, being week 35, I weighed in at 105.6 kilos or 232.8 pounds. This week, I weighed in at 106.5 kilos or 234.7 pounds. That's right. Having a double whammy week in one video. Just to clarify, this is week 37 that I'm talking about now. This week, I weighed in at 105.8 kilos or 233.2 pounds. So that's down, which is good. I like it down. If I'm going to be fair, I'm doing this in one video. So over the course of the fortnight, I have actually put on 200 grams. Or it's about 7.05 ounces. Not the direction I want to be going in, but it is down from last week, so going with it. It's down. So that's down 700 grams from last week. That's the right direction. That's the direction I want to be heading in. It's just a pity it wasn't from what I weighed in a fortnight ago. Such is life. But over the course of the total year, I have lost 14.2 kilos or 31.3 pounds. I was about to say ounces. No, that's not a lot. Like I said, there were some indiscretions throughout the week. Although I did blow my mother's mind the other night. I went to a skincare product launch for a friend who's starting her own business, it was great. It was a lot of fun, and I took my mum along, and there was quite a bit of carb-filled food, which I ate. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. But it was just kind of canapé stuff. Before we ended up being there like 45 minutes early because neither my mother or I could read an invite. And we went straight from work, so we were both kind of hungry, and we ducked over to McDonald's, which is right across the road. I'm like, oh, what am I going to eat? And then I remembered that they do burgers without the bun. So I ordered one of those, and it absolutely blew my mother's mind that my hamburger came wrapped in a lettuce leaf. She thought it was absolutely amazing, and I think she's going to order that in future when she goes to McDonald's. Mind you, that was the first time I've had McDonald's in... It would probably be about a year now. It's the first McDonald's in a long time. And did I know about it the next day? Well, no, I'll be going back to that anytime soon. So, where to from here? Well, it's absolutely clear to me that I have hit a plateau. Like, there are some indiscretions, but they're not enough of an indiscretion that should be having such a massive impact on my weight loss. So what am I going to do starting this week, noting that I have in fact hurt my shoulder? So all those little workout programs that I was going to do this morning, which included a lot of stuff that on my hands and knees, it's not happening, not just yet. So I guess at this particular point, I have hit the dip, according to Nerd Fitness, of which link in the description below. It's going to describe all of what I'm about to go on about. Because when you're on a weight loss journey, everybody hits a plateau at some point in their journey. On the website, in the link in the description below, there is a visualization of the dip, but it's essentially when you start something new, you start making quick progress. Everything rocks because you're seeing all the big changes. However, after a little while, your body normalizes and it decreases. So you need to build new habits to kick off that acceleration again. What does that mean for me? I've actually got to get my ass out of bed and exercise. I need to make sure I am watching my portion control. So while I'm eating all the right foods, the portions could still be a little big. So I need to be very careful of that, especially now. Just so I am absolutely certain that I have actually hit a plateau and I haven't just been getting lazy. I could probably add some weights to some of my workout regimes just to build that, I suppose, that resistance in a sense. I'm not keen on going back to a gym just yet. But if I don't move terribly quickly, getting out of this dip, that may in fact be an option. Something to push me. But I need to find the right gym too. Of course, when you get stuck in a plateau, the biggest thing is to not give up. We all hit it. We need to move on. You need to stay dedicated, stay focused, and try your hardest to stay motivated. Whether that's changing your music, putting up photos of what you want to look like. Or in my case, as you can see from my intro, what I'd like to get back to is I wasn't always a big person. I was quite skinny at one point in my life. And that's my aim, really, is getting back to that, not... And of course, another way to stay motivated is to focus on the small wins, because you need to make your big goals, obviously. You need something to aim for. But the little wins are all the little steps to get you there to that big win. So focus on those. And of course, you need to try and make a small win every day. Now, of course, we do say don't weigh yourself every day, or if you do, don't pay that much attention to it, because our weight does fluctuate over the course of a day and even during the week and go up depending on what we're doing. So what can be a small win that you can use as progress? Track every workout. Every little workout. And if you're stuck in a particular set or a particular rep, you would push past that. That would be a small win. Oh, I like this quote here. It's like, Optimus Prime doesn't transform in one single movement. It's a combination of hundreds of thousands of tiny movements that happen rapidly. And we are all transformers. Yeah. There's my inner geek going, you talking to me? I guess it should have known Nerd fitness. So as long as something has progressed in some way, your total amount of weight lifted, decreased time between sets, 1 extra rep, 1 more pound lifted, it proves to yourself that you have made progress. And progress makes us happy. So I guess it's recording. You got to record yourself, record everything. I mean, I do this. This is what's keeping me honest most of the time. Most of the time. All the time. Keeping me accountable to me. Honestly, there is no feeling like getting up on this thing to a whole bunch of people, some that I know, and there's some of you that I have not met before, and having to say that you've gone up in weight on a weight loss journey. There is heart palpitations going on here, and it's not pleasant. So funnily enough, even though my videos might get an entire 3 views in a fortnight, depending on who's binge watching Pound Zero and who's watching it religiously, it does actually keep me accountable, which was its intended purpose, but still surprised me very, very much. Getting back to the plateau. So small victories, tiny victories, we've got to take them all. And it's those little ones all building up together that can push you over the edge. And they could be enough to reach that tipping point of the dip to get that progress to continue again. It's important. Somebody's been working on handstands. I should probably do that. I'm terrible with my balance. My balance is atrocious. Track metrics other than the scales. The scales can lie. Obviously, it depends on what you've eaten. Muscle fat ratio changing. Scales are that they're a good kind of guide, but they can lie to you. So the scale will slow down even if you are making progress. These guys, being Nerd Fitness, recommend taking bi-weekly photos, and then you would see a shrink. Again, I've got this vlog, and for the end of the year I've actually started putting together a year in review thing. Look forward to that towards the end of the year. It's a bit of fun, but I'm seeing that difference there. Like I don't see it on a daily basis, obviously, because I look at myself in the mirror all the time. I'm just so vain. But watching this progress over a period of time is actually quite fascinating. As I've said before, take measurements. I take my measurements once a month, which I also share with you guys. And this is a show of progress that wouldn't necessarily be reflected on the scale. And body fat percentage, or your BMI, obviously not. None of it should be taken on its own, but altogether they can actually show you your progress, which is what we're really after, progress. The goal is to consistently to prove to ourselves that we are moving one step closer towards our goal. And 1 step a day still keeps you moving forward. It's important. They also recommend that you shock your workout. Our bodies crave efficiency and love to be as lazy as possible, but we truly thrive on chaos. So add some chaos into your system. Noting this is not the same as muscle confusion, which is a made-up marketing term. I love it. I love it. If you do the exact same thing over and over and over, your body becomes more efficient at that activity, and therefore it's going to do less to actually achieve the same thing. So it'll end up burning fewer calories. So if you're running, obviously distance is a thing. The further you go, once you're running 5Ks, trying to run it faster, mix in a day of sprints, that could work. Increase a deadlift rather than doing 1 rep max. Try a higher volume with a lower weight twice a week. Want to squat better? Squat with higher frequency. Adjust your goals. Maybe your body needs a new dragon to slay. And again, nature loves chaos. If you're focused solely on weight loss, you might feel you've stalled out, so shift your focus. Work on handstands or running faster or doing your first pull-up. Pick a new skill, try something different, give your body a chance to recover, and then come back to it. Chaos, it's so simple, but chaos does wonderful things. And just accept that we all have bad weeks. We are complex pieces of machinery. Sometimes shit happens. We just have bad weeks and we can't lift enough, or we can't gain weight, we can't lose weight. Doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a failure. It makes you human. So on days when you feel great, push yourself harder. On days when you feel like crap, scale back the heavy lifting and focus more on technique. Remember, look for any sign of progress in any way to reveal that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I love these guys. I love the guys. They're brilliant. Link down below. Absolutely. Check it out. So moving forward in this week, I'm introducing chaos. Seems like I need to. And I actually have this week off, so this could be a little easier to introduce said chaos. Gotta start somewhere, right? There's going to be a beauty video coming out on Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm doing for it yet. So it's as exciting for me as it will be for you. That should be interesting. That's it from me for this week. If you're new, welcome to Pound Zero. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram for motivational tips, tricks, anything that I find interesting, I share there. There's a lot of photos of food. And of course, if I do post any photos of food that you think are nice or interesting, just flick me a quick message and I will send you the recipe. I can't forget to mention. I forgot to mention last week. I've got to mention it this week. Terrible of me. My husband is partaking in the bloody long walk. This means he will be walking 35 kilometers in one day to raise money for mitochondrial disease. Link is in the description below if you're interested in donating. It is a very good cause and surprisingly affects more of us than you would think. Link down there. Donate whatever you potentially have spare. We thank you for it. And until next time, be healthy and be good to each other. Bye. I'm not sure what I've done, but I've hurt my shoulder. Taking off a jumper. Go figure. My hair looks atrocious. I look atrocious. It's not been a good week. Hi everyone. Welcome to Pound Zero. My name is Amelia, and this is my wake up journey. Why is that in my head? Hi everybody, my name is Amelia. Oh no. How am I getting this wrong? Hi everybody, welcome to Pound Zero. My name is Amelia and this is my wake up journey. Why do I keep wanting to say wake up journey? Wake up. Is this just all a dream? My name is Amelia and this is my weight loss journey. That's right people, I went up. Kind of look like an alien. 264.5 pounds. I really don't need to look at my notes anymore for that, but I still do. Why can't I math right now? So like I said, there was, oh wow, that was English. So I've got to tweak my tempo. What does that mean? Oh, that was very loud. And then everything rocks. But wow. English. Okay, that's it.